returned to the Schultz complex to learn even more about the franchise. This is a diagram of the campus drawn by Paige Braddock and found on the studio's blog. It shows all the different aspects of the Peanuts found in Santa Rosa. We were able to visit basically every part of the campus, but began our day at the Redwood Empire Ice Arena, or more commonly known as Snoopy's Home Ice. The general manager gave us a tour through the entire ice arena, even over the catwalk and through the employee lounge, where Sparky himself used to hang out. Ashley and Michael even got to ride on the Snoopy Zamboni. Opened in 1969, it is very interesting how Schultz decided to frame the arena. While he definitely wanted to incorporate Snoopy into some aspects of the arena and ice shows, Schultz consciously decided not to cover the entire ice arena in Peanuts characters. We are going into the Creative Associates studio right now. We are given a tour of Creative Associates by Nomi, where we met the team that makes the thousands of aspects in the Peanuts franchise possible. I was really interested in learning about the process it takes to get a product approved by the Creative Associates. Nomi emphasized how they work with licensees throughout the whole process to try and get their products aligned with Schultz's vision. We heard from Nomi and other members of Creative Associates about their experience working with the franchise.
Sparky was still alive, to kind of maintain some creative control over what Peanuts products got made. You know, he said, yes, I want to make $1 million licensing my characters, but I also want to have a creative team that has the last say in what actually goes to market. So that was kind of the initial purpose of the studio, was to kind of get a look at all of that stuff before it goes out, so that it, you know, the characters are true to themselves, that everything is true to the strip, so you don't have things going on that Peanuts would never do. So that was kind of the impetus for this.
Everything is springboarded from Schultz's original work, so because after 17,000 odd strips, there's plenty of material to mine. So
but is it like hard or like intimidating to like come up with something and like put it with like his name and like the stuff that he did?
I'm not gonna lie, when we first took this on, both Paige and I did not want to do this. We didn't want to touch it, being such reverent fans of his work. And
we then went to visit Schultz's original study. I was taken aback by how casual the work environment was. Nomi told us how they have weekly meetings in his study because it helps the ideas flow. It was also great talking to Paige Braddock, where she recollected her time with Schultz.
So I forgot I was doing the panel. I had no notes, so I was going to just get up there and like talk off the cuff about whatever. And what happened in my mind that day was how, and I think lots of creative people who are endeavoring to do creative jobs for careers do this, but you tend to look at the landscape of entertainment that's out there and you identify a niche and you try to fill that niche. And that's like the worst way to do something that people are going to care about, because it doesn't, people can tell when something's authentic or not, right? So I get up on stage and I'm going off about people who do that and how bad that is for the art form and for the artist, and how people focus on making money before they improve their craft. You know, you can't do one for... Anyway, I was kind of going off. And Sparky's editor was actually in the audience at the time, his syndication editor, and she asked some question, and I was kind of arguing with her about it from the stage. Anyway, when I finished the talk, Schultz and his wife were sitting on the second row, and he just walked up and asked me if I wanted a job. That's how it happened. There was no, like, job description, no, like, you know, I don't really know what you're going to do. I don't really know what... It's the most random thing, and I was like, I don't care. I mean, I can mow grass, I can draw comics, I can take the trash out.
The best part is you just said yes, sure, whatever it is.
I just said yes, yeah, we didn't talk salary. I know, one of my friends who's a business person in New York was like, well, you gotta have a contract, and you gotta know about this and this, and I was like, dude, I already said yes, I'm packing my shit, I'm going out there, you know what I mean? I don't care if it only lasts 6 months, you know, it's like the best apprenticeship you could ever have.
Yeah.
But
And you're still here.
I am, I'm still here. But the topic was about, you know, not focusing on the money, doing the work first. And anyway, and that's what he did, and that's why I think Peanuts is so popular. It just, all this business stuff just kind of happened after the fact. Yeah.
Right before we left, we got to catch up with Jeannie Schultz, which was great. The next day, we began our trek to LA.